Okay, so I am back, I guess. Let's see what I do. Okay, so I think I talked about this last time. This part right here is a little bit disappointing, I guess. I mean, I like it, but it doesn't really work for what I'm trying to do. This probably needs some work here. Huh. I wonder, this is weird. I thought I had a newer version that had maybe I thought it was this one. Probably okay. It's just a mess. I just had to clean out all the mess that's here. But yeah, okay. So I made this into one board, which I like, but we'll see. I've come up with some crazy ideas for this part, for the steel and for all of that. I'm trying to make the game a little bit easier, but still have the complexity. Um, this stuff here at the bottom might need to change. We'll see. You know, we'll uh, we'll see. Right now, I kind of want to mess with this board. Um, it was always a placeholder, but Sarah looked at it and I had a pretty big critique about it, and I guess it just bothers me. Not the critique. What bothers me is what I have doesn't go in the direction that I want. So let me get this. I'm just getting this basically for the icons, and that's funky. See, I think it's this gray thing has moved the wrong way. Let's get it back to where it needs to go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a board, an area here. I'm just gonna put a back black or outline. Okay. Um, let's go here. We'll just put wife. One reason is so we're just not looking at a blank page. Another reason is because that's one of our characters here. So we got a wife. We're gonna do this one with two kids or three kids. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. Kid one. We'll put. Actually, let's just put a. Let's put an age. We'll just put 10, and we'll put 18. Okay. We can change this all later. It doesn't really matter. We just need to know that one of the kids is older. And then what we're also going to do is just make a box around it for the hell of it. Who knows why? It'll make sense later, hopefully. Okay, so let's say that we have four different kinds of cubes that come in. So we'll do that. We'll pull a cube off of here. We'll pull one of these off. And we'll just go ahead and screw around with this. So we're going in the style of a um, roll and write, but it's not really a roll and write. So we're just, and I say the style of, I guess I just don't have better words. I'm thinking of a roll and write, sort of, but it's probably not a good description. So let's go ahead and now, if it looks like I know what I'm doing, you are fooled because I don't. I really, really don't. One, two, three, four. This is liable to change a lot. Let's see. We'll just do that for now. Okay, so what happens is, when we go through a work week on the tequila game, we have extra cubes left over. We can use those cubes, or we need to use those cubes for our family. So I don't know. I'm really just shooting in the dark here. Something will inspire me at some point. And if it doesn't, that's fine. We'll figure it out. So let's say this is the case, and then let's say, go ahead and change the colors. Change the colors. These don't have to be that size. We can go a little bit bigger. Which also means maybe go ahead and lock this down. Bring this down. We'll get these. We'll just put these like that. Okay. And this is just a mess for now. We'll just do that for now. Okay, so we get cubes in and we get to mark stuff off. Each one represents a different thing. It just varies, kind of like between, we could say green is more physical and blue is more mental. And the other two are kind of in between. And it's just a mixture of those two extremes of what you need. So, and that's just very broad because I don't want to narrow it down to something. It's just like a broad idea of time that you have. So, what if you're okay? So, for the fear that I screw up what I've already got, which I don't have anything, we'll unlock and we'll go ahead and copy it. Doesn't hurt. Okay, so what if we're saying yellow? What if we say that we've got, well, we know we have 6 rounds, right? So let's go ahead and change this to 6 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all of the ones on that side of there. We can go like this. We can go like that. So there's 6 rounds. Or we can do 6 rounds. Something like, let's move, actually, what we should do is lock this down. Get these, move these back out here. We need to get rid of those. We need these. Okay. We'll use these as a sample of the height. Okay, so what if... that's probably still a little bit big. I guess it needs to be a little bit smaller than this. But, oh, shit. Okay. So this isn't the right height. We'll go something like that. Then we'll get rid of these two. Oops, lock that down. Get rid of this. Give that like that, like that. Unlock so that we can make this taller. Bring the kid down. Maybe we'll get that close. Maybe we'll get that close. Let's get this one. One second. Let's see. I think this one. All right. Let's see. This would be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. 1, 2, 3. So it goes 1 month. Then that takes 2 months. Okay. And then another 3 months. And then 6, 6, and 6. So these three should be all the same size. Okay, so what if it was, something like that, and something like that, and then this, something like that. Okay, am I making that difficult? Because it goes from 1 to 2. Lock that shit down. So I kind of want to do 4 on these. Go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move this one. Oops. Over here. Then we'll move this one here. Okay, then that also means it's a damn shame because I probably am not going to use it. I'm just doing stuff. Okay. What happens when I color this? Okay. Let's bring all these to the front. Where is it at? Object. Arrange, bring to the front. Okay, so let's get this up, and then let's go like so. Let's get these. Oops, not like that. Let's go ungroup. Be a whole lot better if I did it right the first time. Okay. Got that. Let's make sure these are locked. 2, we'll lock it down. Get rid of those. Copy this thing. Go here for 2. Okay. So um what can we do? It'd be interesting if the wife is like the matriarchy, is like a matriarch at home, so she rules the roost, and you give her cubes, or she tells you, because like you're at work, right? And she's controlling the household, and she tells you, hey, Billy needs home this or he needs that, right? So the question, how do you do that? Like we could do where, okay, so 1 cube here. Hmm. She might have a cube demand. So let's say she wants these. She wants one of these 2 cubes, right? And then that makes something which goes over here. That means this thing needs to be even wider now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Let's just work on, well, hold on first. I'm going to make another copy. This one we're not going to need. We'll make another copy of what we're doing. And let's just go ahead and move all, well, let's lock all this down. Then move all of this out of the way. Let's say something like that. And then let's get check marks. Is there any check marks? Yeah. You know what? I don't want. I could use those kind of check marks. We'll see. So let's say that if you give her a green, she'll give you 2 check marks, right? Because she wants your um, you need physical time. Like you, besides with like by giving her physical time, then other things get taken care of. So there's that. There's that. So let's say she doesn't want this, right? But then this one generates. I think there's a hand one here. Yeah. Okay, so let's say this generates a hand. I shouldn't have taken away that red. Let's see. So don't need that. That's totally something else. Okay, so we'll go over here. We get one of these hands. Take it the fudge off. Actually, we'll just copy it. No, I'm making it hard on myself. Like that. This one gives you 2, which is cool. This one gives you nothing. But let's go ahead and add. Let's make it difficult because I always want to make everything so fucking difficult. That's me. All right. You know what? I should have just fucking copied that thing too. What the hell? So round 1 looks like that. Okay, and then we will go ahead and let's say we'll put this down here. And let's go ahead and say go like this, right? And we'll say she wants. Okay, on hers, this equals that, but we'll have this other section. We'll just make it a darker color. And then this section is going to be, you know, what you need to check off. Actually, you know what? Let's freaking 3, 3, 3, 3. Check, 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 check. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put a check here to say, yeah, we're good. So okay, there was this other idea I had, which was you could neglect, but the things get worse. So this is what the first round looks like, you know. And then what if like the second round it look well, okay, so let's say you fail on all these, right? Let's just say you have to have a certain number of them. So let's say you have to have 3 before you can go to the next section. So let's go ahead and see if I think I have an arrow. So let's get this arrow. We'll copy it this time. Let's do this. We'll go times 3. Make this smaller. And we'll say times 3 check moves it forward. Okay. We're just going to do 2 of these things. So times 3 check moves forward. Then we'll do another one. And this one, you know, this is all going to change, but we'll say this one is 4 checks. And we'll take this thing out. And we'll say, we'll just change this. There's more mental, or we'll just switch these to that. And let's see. You know what? Let's just take this out. Let's make it consistent. Okay, so that's times 2. Get that. Got that. Check mark. We'll go ahead and put the hand here. And then we'll do this. I know this sucks that I'm just doing it so screwed up. Times 3. We'll do times 2 over here. We'll do this one times 3. It's just a proof of concept anyway. Times 3. Okay, and then what we wanted to do here, do this like that. What if they need this? We'll just do it this way. We'll say these already have checks. So this has a check, and that has a check. And let's say this one wants that, and then this one will just do times 2. Take off one here, and then we'll take off both of those there. This is to gain cubes here, so we'll just put, that. And these cubes only work, well, they might work for both. Actually, we'll just put, these, actually. All right. Probably don't need these, and they just need the check mark. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna kind of try that. Let me go ahead and get sort of it ready, and we'll just kind of play with it as the starting concept. I like to play with stuff first. Okay, then let's go ahead and get something. Let's do, okay, this needs to be much bigger. That's probably too big. Okay, and then we'll play with this a little bit differently than we play with the game. We'll just do that really quick, quickly, and then we'll go and let me go ahead and get a couple of these. Get those, and we'll get some of these. Okay, so let me go ahead and copy this bag. And in that bag, we'll go ahead and put 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's just draw 2, right? Let's say you get these 2. Okay, for a purple, I could go, well, say they don't want a purple. They could use a purple to check off. So that purple could do that. And this red one is checked there, it's checked there, and it's checked there. So this red one isn't anything. Okay, so what we need to do is make those conversion things. And like we'll make like okay, so cool. So let's go back here. See if I got a freaking lockdown here. Oh, not in this one. Let's go get the lock. Let's say there is an, you know what? I screwed that up. Change that to a gray. And then let's say, let's make that a darker gray. We'll do that one. And let's say we can turn it into 2 if you do that plus, let me go, let's get these. Oops, it didn't work. Let's go back. Let's get this over here. So let's say money and that. Times 3. And then let's do the lock symbol. We got earlier. I thought we got it. Where'd it be? I don't see it. It's tiny. So there has to be a way to unlock. We'll have to figure that out later. Let's do that. That. And that. Okay. And then let's change this cost. Well, obviously, we'll do this one. Actually, we want to do the blue one as books. And then here we'll do ideas. And we'll make this one do this one. It's purple. Red. Interesting. Okay, let me go here. Let's go here. That one works. Okay. I think I got all the stragglers. Looks like it. Let's go ahead and save what we got. We'll place that. Place here. Update. Okay, so lock that down. Okay, so the wife. All right, so here's what I got. I do want. Let me get some of those. Okay, so let's say I have these two, right? So I could go. I have to get 3 check marks to go to the next one. I take this purple. I want this purple to do that. Let's see. What I need is a green, a blue. 1, 2, 3 blues. 4 blues. 1, 2. I need one, and that gives me a check mark. Oh, okay. So if I do a blue here, that means that the blue will X this one. So the blue will go here, but it also gives me a check mark, which I can do here. That's what that means. If I do... Oh, this really doesn't work. If I get green, it gives me 2, so this one has to also be unlocked for the green one. So to get a green one, I could go purple, blue here, X that one off. So let's say if I X it off, let me get one of these. Make it tiny. Oh yeah, that's a small, so go. So let's say I did this and took these 2 purple and then made a green and a blue. Let's say I did this. Green and 2 blue. And then this one will check those 2 off. This one will check that one off. And then, wait, this one will check one of those. It'll check this one off. And then this one will check that one off. And we're good. If I had a fucking another purple, then I would do this to get that gray check mark here. And let's just say that these check marks, or these are for $2. You can unlock these, just like we've got before. Okay. We're going to go ahead and stop and then come back. And then we'll go ahead and play it, I think. I think I have enough time to play it and then chill out. Or I'll start here tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to stop right there, and then we'll get tomorrow. We'll do tomorrow. All right, that's it for now. I'll go ahead and call it for the night, and tomorrow we will work on this some more. Instead of just being generic things, we'll end up making names and all that at some point, but not anytime soon. All right. How do you turn this damn thing off?